that have murdered black people, terrorized reason and sanity, most of humanity as they please. They say, who say? Who do the stand? Who is them paying? Who tell the lies? Who in disguise? Who had the slaves? Who got the bucks out the bus? Who got fat from plantations? Who genocide Indians, tried to waste black nations? Who live on Wall Street, the first plantation? Who cut you off? Who raped your mom? Who lynched your pa? Who got the tar? Who got the feathers? Who had the match? Who set the fires? Who killed and hired? Who say they God and still be the devil? Who the biggest only? Who's the most goodest? Who do JC resemble? Who created everything? Who the smartest, the greatest, the richest? Who defined art? Who defined science? Who made the bombs? Who made the guns? Who bought the slaves? Who sold them? Who called you the names? Who say Dahmer wasn't insane? Who? Who owned them buildings? Who got the money? Who think you funny? Who locked you up? Who owned the papers? Who owned the slave ship? Who run the army? Who's the fakest? Who's the fake president? Who's the ruler? Who's the banker? Who owns the mind? Who twisted your mind? Who got bread? Who need peace? Who you think need war? Who owned the toil? Who owned the oil? Who do no toil? Who owned the soil? Who is not a nigga? Who is no greater? Ain't no bigger?
One more time.
Who owns this city? Who owned the soil? You know, who owned the oil? Who owned the oil? Thank you. You went right. That's poetry. When we feeding off each other, that's poetry. Who owned this city? Who owned the air? Who owned the water? Who owned your crib? Who rob and steal and cheat and murder and make lies the truth? Who called you uncouth? Who lived in the biggest house? Who do the biggest crime? Who go on vacation anytime? Who killed the most niggas, the Jews, Italians, Irish, Africans, Japanese, Latinos? Who owned the ocean? Who owned the airplane, the malls, television, radio? Who owned what ain't even known to be owned? Who owned the owners that ain't the real owners? Who owned the suburbs? Who set the cities? Who made the laws? Who made Bush president? Who believes the Confederate flag need to be flying? Who talk about democracy and be lying? Who's the beast in Revelations? Who's 666? Who decides JC get crucified? Who's the devil on the real side? Who got rich from genocide? Who's the biggest terrorist? Who changed the Bible? Who killed the most people? Who do the most evil? Who don't worry about survival? Who stole the most land? Who ruled the world? Who say they good but only do evil? Who the biggest executioner? Who owned the oil? Who want more oil? Who told you what you think that you later find out a lie? Who found Bin Laden? Maybe it was Satan. Who paid the CIA? Who knew the bomb was going to blow? Who know why the terrorists learned to fly in Florida, San Diego? Who know why 5 Israelis was filming the explosions and cracking their sides at the notion? Who need fossil fuel when the sun ain't going nowhere? Who makes the credit cards? Who gets the biggest tax cut? Who walked out of the Confederate against racism? Who killed Malcolm Kennedy and his brother? Who killed Dr. King? Who would want such a thing? Who knew the World Trade Center was going to get bombed? Who told 4,000 Israeli workers at the Twin Towers to stay at home? Who? Explosion of the house, the newspapers say the devil face could be seen. Who make money from war? Who make dough from fear and lies? Who wants the world like it is? Who wants the world to be ruled by imperialism and national oppression and terror, violence, hunger, and poverty? Who is the ruler of hell? Who is the most powerful? Who? But everybody's seeing the devil. Like an owl exploding in your life, in your brain, in yourself, like an owl. Who knows the devil all night, all day? If you listen like an owl, exploding in fire, we hear the questions rise in terrible flame like the wows of crazy dogs, like the acid vomit of the fire of hell. Who? And who? And who? And who?
Oh, go, young lady.
That was Leroy Jones. That wasn't me. I wish it was. But that wasn't mine. All right. Next coming to the stage, we have Rose Marie. Give it up for Rose Marie.